Alright, welcome to Eraton Empire. Still your G-Town boy Prince P. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching me from. And this is another episode of the Hajis. You know how we do right here. We dissect, we intersect, and we deliberate on trendy issues, trendy topics, controversies. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no time for too much intro because today, we have a lot to talk about. A lot of shenanigans, penanigans, and renanigans. We'll be talking about matters arising in Ghana, Nigeria, and in Turkey. Today's episode is loaded, padded, and very heated. So I can't wait to dive in because, ladies and gentlemen, my heart is full and I can't wait to pour it out. I can't wait to just stay tuned, stay global. Before we dodge in, please subscribe. Subscribe, click the notification button, and don't forget, like, comment, share with your friends so that you can stay updated anytime, any day I upload. And always remember, this is the only channel that delivers the gist. Very hot and spicy. Just stay tuned, guys. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so still on more matters for Matthias, more shenanigans, renanigans, and penanigans. This is actually the episode 3 of today's gist. And please, if you haven't watched the episode 1, go on my description. The links are there. The links are there. If you haven't watched the episode 1, episode 2, go on my description. The links are there. Just follow up, guys, so that you can stay updated, so that you can see what is happening around you. Quickly, sharply, let's talk about the shenanigans, penanigans, renanigans that has been happening in the camp of Tonto Dikeh and Churchill. Ladies and gentlemen, Tonto Dikeh don't make a lengthy clip again. A lengthy video with more receipts, more evidence that this is actually what transpired during her relationship, her marriage brouhaha with Churchill. Ladies and gentlemen, let me play you that clip. Then we can come back and dissect this issue. Oh, may no bless, I just the candidate talk. Oh yeah, roll it.
He didn't pay for anything at all. You see, a lot of people say, oh, you're very stupid. Oh, you paid for your wedding. You're very desperate. No, it didn't happen that way. I lived here in Nigeria and he lived in Ghana. Whenever he came here, he lived with me. Whenever I went to Ghana, I lived with him. So that was how the relationship was. When we were planning our wedding, I was here in Nigeria, he was in Ghana. And all he kept saying was, baby, go ahead and spend. Baby, go ahead and spend. I will repay you back. You see what? The reason I actually did this interview is because I have a lot of proof. I have a lot of documents to back up everything I said. This is, first of all, I'd like to say there is no kind of proof in this world that stands out than a conversation between two people. Now, I cannot forge a document about somebody else. The network would sue me, the person would sue me. So if this is not his number, I would be sued. Now, these are documents of me asking this man to pay me back the money I used in marrying him. In this document also, you would also see his replies. There is also a document stated here when I said that he never gave me any money, and he acknowledged it, that he never gave me any money for. I said, Ola, the only money you gave me for the wedding is 1.7 million. Even your family contributed 1 million inside this money. You asked me to keep spending my money. You would pay me back. I don't know why it's an issue now. Is 1.7 million my bride price, or is that what bought the drinks, flew you there, paid for hotel, and fed you? My friend's boyfriend paid for the hotel that my husband slept with me in, made love to me in on the day of my wedding. It was another man that paid for it. To the drinks of my wedding, I paid for it. I flew my ex-husband down from Ghana to Nigeria, to my village, to get married to me. His uncle, God bless him, he's a pastor, gave me 1 million naira through my son's father. That is the 1.7 million I was talking about. Then my son's father gave me two different money, 300,000 naira once and 400,000 naira once, which is making 700,000, which I never used that money for the wedding because by the time it came in, I'd already spent and I've already dispatched all the money that was out. So yes, these are all the documents that shows that Olakunle Churchill was married by a woman's money. It's here. So if you say that this is not your number, Olakunle Churchill, I will prove to the world that this is your number. I will go to every network that you use and I'll prove to them that this is your number because this is your number. And these are all the proof that you, even in here, he negotiated my bill. Because when I asked him for this money was after we got married. I knew that I wanted to leave him. So I started asking for all of my properties. I just wanted to, in disguise, to take everything I had and leave. So I started to ask him for it. And at the end of this, he paid me 10 million naira. That was 2016 December. That was the month I left him. That's when he gave me 10 million naira as a cover for everything I did. In here is also a message that he asked me that I should that how much. She said, "Baby, how much have you spent so far from the introduction up to date? Give me." That's what he does sometimes. So if I ask him for my money for too much, then he will not say, "Oh, send me." And in the next 1 month, he doesn't send my money anymore. So these are all the proof that I paid to marry this man, and this man did not spend a dime, not even for food.
Ah, wahala. Tonto Dikeh, I keep asking when this man will move on. When this woman will actually see that this thing which she dey do now, we are tired of this her never ending issue. This her never ending relationship with Churchill. Now she don't come out with this content. This is obviously she's creating a content because she wants to get more validation. She wants to chase clout. She wants to trend. That's why she's coming out with all this content. Because if you look at what she dey talk, it be meaningless. Wait, after all those buhaha which she don't talk, now I want to ask something. After all those things which she don't talk, she concluded it by saying that this man paid her 10 million naira to cover all those expenses that she did during their wedding and everything that happened. So wait, I want to ask, what is the essence of you coming out again with all this evidence and all that? If this man finally paid you off, if this man finally settled all those bills where they talk say they owe you, why then coming out again to drag him left, right, center with all these receipts that are meaningless? For the fact that this man paid you those money in full, meaning that now this whole evidence is useless, is meaningless and waste of time. But I understand you. You don't get any content again. The only content that makes you trend is be Churchill. That is the only content that makes you trend. And that's why you can't get over it. Tonto Dikeh, try to move on. Bring another new content. We are tired of this your church's content all the time. This guy don't really move on. Try to move on. Please. Quickly, sharply, let's talk about Toke Makinwa. Toke Makinwa made another shocking revelation about Nigerian men. During her broadcast, she revealed that 80% of Nigerian men they are not romantic when it comes to dactylizing. That when it comes to dactylizing, 80% of Nigerian men they are just there. They want to slaughter and slaughter, and that is it. After they slaughtered, they will proudly tell you that, what a wonderful dactylizing may we. When they don't know that the woman no feel anything. Ladies and gentlemen, let me play you that clip. Then we can conversate this whole Nigerian buha. Oh, yeah, no, let
80% of Nigerian men do not know what it is to please a woman. Like the technicality, I can almost tell what comes up next. You kiss, maybe they rub your neck, then they touch your boobs. But even the boobs,
They don't spend time there.
Do you understand? They just and then they all just want to get in, get out. And then you see the guy say, that was good. What was good?
Nothing was good. It was too short. It was just like...
It's not even about the length. For me, it's just like...
They were not intentional.
And then the wealthier the guy is, especially wealthy Nigerian men, the worst. I feel like broke sex is amazing. Because the guy has nothing to offer. Do you know what I mean? But the fact that he's...
Oh my God.
When you're sleeping with a broke guy, he gives you everything.
Because he feels like that's the one thing he can offer.
But a guy that has money, you will just come. They feel as if I'm new, I'm a fine boy. You should be checking out fine boy. We just talk, they don't even foreplay. Then they just get the deal over and it's over.
Honestly, this broadcast, you get as e be and e be as e get o. And the one wey dey funny me pass na Blacqbonez wey dey really form hype man for Toke Makinwa. Anything wey Toke Makinwa dey talk, e be go dey hype am more, dey put more fire and more spices on it. Which one be yes? You know be say my goodness, but let's be sincere here. Wetin she dey talk? She's saying the truth. You see, big men, they hardly have time to say that they want to have that time for romance before dactylizing. No, now you check am now. For instance, now, Dangote. Billionaire like Dangote go get time. They romance for 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes where he go use get about 5 billion naira in his account. He go use 5 minutes, they romance you. Hello? He then whine. Big men no get time for all those romance. Big men, all they want to do is to slot in, slot out, as if they are charging. We know big men don't have time for that. But poor people, they have time more. Poor men, they have time. They can romance you till their kingdom come. Poor men, they have time. What did they do? They are jobless. So, if you only them will give you that satisfaction where they need, they will give you that dactylizing. If you see where poor man they dactylize, they dactylize like that is where his frustration is coming from. They dactylize like his life depends on it. They dactylize like that is the final trophy for him. That's why poor man they take time, they dactylize. The kind of stars where you go they see. Not only poor man they hang woman for fun, they dactylize. You see all those stars, where will they bring out? Now poor people they bring them out too. Now poverty where they bring out all those stars because they get time to they dactylize. Snake like monkey shadow stars, kung fu stars, chimpanzee stars. No, now poverty where they bring out all those stars. So poor people know how to dactylize, ladies and gentlemen. That is the truth, and she said the fact there. Ladies and gentlemen, we are done. It's over. May we. Alright, that will be all in today's episode. I know how we do right here. Just stay tuned, stay glued, stay connected, but please remember to subscribe. Remember to subscribe, click the notification button, and don't forget to like, comment, share with your friends so that you can stay updated anytime, any day I upload. And always remember, this is the only channel that delivers the gist. Very hot and spicy. Thanks for watching, guys. God bless.